What impact did the speed program have on rates? We were at GW Plastics last week. I heard up in Franklin County, one of the parts besides tax structure and other things that businesses in Vermont are concerned about is their electricity rates. And did the speed program increase those rates substantially more than other states, or?
I believe the department has looked at that. Do you have specific studies that have looked at speeds impacting rates?
Darren Springer, Deputy Commissioner of Public Service. We've looked very recently at generally looking at renewable energy and looking at some of the rate impacts and how Vermont's rates are doing compared to other New England states. And so if you look at, there are a couple different categories of renewable energy, but if you look at something like the Standard Offer Program, which is part of SPEED, the bids for solar in that program have come down 60% just since 2010. So we have bids that are coming in under 12 cents a kilowatt hour for solar, and that's solar that's delivered, near the customer, no long transmission lines, no centralized power plants. Interestingly, the market in New England, because natural gas prices have been volatile and have been moving up, the market in New England is now at about 7.5 cents per kilowatt hour just to buy electricity on the market. That doesn't count the capacity needs for the plant or the transmission needs to get it to market or the distribution costs for the utility. We certainly have other very, very competitively priced renewables. Hydro-Quebec contracts are around 6 cents a kilowatt hour. In-state hydropower is about 4 cents a kilowatt hour. Some of our wind projects are around 9 cents a kilowatt hour. So renewables in-state that are near the customer compare relatively favorably, I think, to what the market is doing in the rest of New England. And then if you look at our largest utility, just had a 2.46% rate decrease. Utilities across the region, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Rhode Island have had rate increases that range from 6% to 100% in the last year. So we think that by being vertically integrated and by making sure that our utilities are doing long-term planning, stably priced contracts with renewables and other resources, we've actually had a favorable impact on rates relative to our neighboring states.
You said that the RECs for hydro is about half a cent, and solar and wind is about 6.
The most recent.
Yeah. Why is there such a difference in the two, or the three? I mean, we talk about hydro, it's base load power. I would think that
the way the renewable portfolio standards are set up, basically, is to create an incentive for the construction of new solar and new wind. And so those are premium RECs. So a utility has an incentive to go out and buy those and find those on the market, so the price is higher.
Kind of step back a little bit and looking at the REC program. I assume that the SPEED program came on, not only did we want renewable energy, but combat global warming, and fossil fuels. Does a REC program and allowing for the trading of those credits really combat global warming, or does it allow folks who have dirty energy just to feel good about themselves because they're going out and buying these credits while still producing the same amount of dirty, cheap energy, I guess, if you will?
So the renewable portfolio standards work together, so you have a lot of states basically setting energy